Welcome to another update from the Brookwood and Deepcut Junction Railway. This one entitled Plan B, Removing the Gradient. As you can see, the scenery on the bookcase and the removable bridge is progressing nicely. However, I now have to face the section that goes over the desk. There's one area here which has been causing me two problems. It's the gradient on the left, as you can see here, which disappears down from the upper level and down the slope and onto desk level where those two coaches are parked. This has caused me, as I say, two problems. First of all, the original plan was when the train goes down here onto the lower section, you can see the track just stops. Here we are, the coach is just reaching the end behind my telephone. The plan was to extend it here under the other part of the baseboard and make some sort of fiddle yard or turning circle or turntable. But basically there just isn't room, so I've abandoned that idea. But the second, more serious problem is that with anything but a very short train, the locos just cannot get up the gradient. As you can see here, this is a pretty strong loco. You can hear the wheels spinning, and it continually needs pushing to be able to pull the train up the gradient. When it eventually gets to the top, it's quite happy, but the gradient is just too steep and has a very sharp curve. So plan B is to abandon the gradient and bring it up to the upper level. I don't want to lose the track, so by bringing it up to the upper level and making a continuous loop will really give me lots of advantages. I'll have to insert an additional point at this point here, and that should hopefully give me an additional passing loop. Raising the track was completed quite easily by putting some supports in to bring the plywood up, but all the track had to be relaid. I had to cut out this jigsaw piece to fill in the gap, which actually worked quite successfully and gives me a firm base on which to work. When I originally built this part of the layout, this complicated set of points, I decided to put them on a separate board so that I could, or a removable board, so that I could access all the solenoids. Because it was impossible to do it in such a narrow gap, and I'm glad I did. I even put in a junction there so it can be completely removed away. There's the new point in situ. I had to put in a new solenoid motor which will be attached to the board there, and of course the control panel needs one extra switch down the bottom left which I have to install, and some rewiring. I ran out of terminals, so I had to install 6 extra wires and a connector. Here's the end result of the track. As you can see, it looks quite good, and I'm quite pleased with the look of the three different rails. And here's the first test run. Seems to run all right. I can negotiate quite easily without any problems or any slippage, so really a great improvement. Sorry about the cup in this picture. I'm quite pleased with that double slip. All the trains seem to pass over it without any problems. One additional advantage is that this loop gives me storage for a good sized loco and 6 coaches. My layout has not got as many sidings as I would like, so that additional loop is very welcome. Okay, there we are, that's it. Now here's a few pictures of the trains running. Hope you enjoyed this little video.